Hey you guys, it's Debbie from My Vagabond Style. Welcome back to my channel. And today I have a viewer request, which is the altered people. And if you haven't seen these, I will link at the end of this video. The two suggested videos will be the other videos that I have on these altered people. But I just kind of wanted to explain how I do them and the different types that there are that I've done. So this one, this was I think the last one I did. And this was really fun because this was like a painting from a art book, and then I changed her head out, her eyes, gave her a crown, and then I noticed she was holding something, so I put the mouse in here with the pet carrier. It's really fun to mix the old images with the new images and change their face. It's just really, really fun. This one was like a cityscape. I do like to sometimes do these background pages, and sometimes I'll do them first. Most of the time, I do them first, and then I just pick one that works. So there's that one. There is a video also on this one. I love my warrior princess, and she's got this was a different skirt that she has on, and then with these funky shoes. She's just I love her. I don't know, something about her face. There's this one, the big eyes, holding a fish, makes no sense, but I love her. And this kind of tiled background I really like too. These were just magazine images. There's some windows here, some ocean. And then this one is totally different. It's got the perfume bottle with the human legs and wings for arms and her little pal here. I was deciding which way I wanted to go with this one, and sometimes you just don't know till you start. But I got this book. It's very strange. I think it's from, let me see when it was made, 1983. And it's a book about humans. I got it at a book sale. There's two of them, and this one's called City Human. It's pretty funny because they have just like all these weird pictures, and it explains, like, I guess, like if you never met a human before, it's kind of just a funny cartoony book. But I really liked this guy. I just thought he was a little big. I used my copy machine, and also I just had it on high quality, and I took it down to 80% to make him a little smaller. I noticed that when I am doing cartoon looking papers, yeah, or books, you don't have to use your high quality paper. You can use just your regular old copy paper. But what I thought I'd do is cut him out and use his body, change his head out, and now I've got him the right size. So, um, and I can use this one again because he's something else over there. Okay, so I'll put this away and we'll cut this down. So this was a viewer request, and I think it was Cindy that said more paper dolls, please. I think it was her. I got this guy cut out, and I started looking for heads, what I wanted to do with him. And I'm not going to lie, like, these altar people sometimes take me quite a while because I'm kind of picky on what heads I want to use. Sometimes it's real easy to find them, and sometimes it's not. I kind of tried this bear where I thought maybe I could do the head, not the arms. And that's cute. It's okay, but not quite what I was looking for. I looked through all my animals. This didn't quite work out, although I like it. I think it's really cute. So it is still kind of a possibility. Then I went to another magazine and I thought, you know what, maybe I need to find just a big head of a man. And I thought that might be fun because then I could maybe change his hat, change his eyes. So there's that one. And let me just put something in here to hold my spot. And then I thought, well, maybe I want to go with another animal head, a try on that. This cat head is way too big, but I thought maybe I could shrink it. A cat head would look cute. Then I found the goat. Like the goat, the neck is rather big, so I was trying to figure out, could I cut along his jawline and make it look right, but I just feel like it's not quite right. And then the last thing I thought, well, let me look through this magazine that I got when I was in Mexico. It's all in Spanish. And I found this kid right here. And I think I want to go with this one. I can change some things up on him too, but I think this one might work. So I'm going to try it. Let's rip this page out. Kind of move some things out of the way here and see what we think about him. Let me get my scissors. The funny thing is, this one's already altered. If you look at it, the arms are a man's arms. They're all hairy. So it's been altered once already. So why not? I'm going to cut it out like this in case I want to use that bottom half of him. Let's just see what we think. It might work. Yeah, I like him. I love his face. That's so good. Sometimes you just know, right? So anyways, today I am going to go take some stuff to the shredding thing. They have a shredding event here in the community. So I'm going to go take some stuff that needs to be shredded. And then I'm going to the pottery studio. I'm going to throw some pots today. So that should be fun. I'll be there probably about 4 or 5 hours. Okay, so cute. I like it. Let's see what page we want to put them on. Maybe I have a background already made. Okay, so here's one that might work. You feel a little bit like this is getting lost, but you know what? I could probably just go over it with some black, black outline, and I think it would be fine. Just have some weird edges here. So cute. Okay, so let's see if we want to maybe put something on his briefcase or change whatever he has in his hand. Or maybe he needs a friend with him. See, I'm looking at this going, it's just not, it's almost like that kind of goes together. Like there's music or something going on. I think I want to find a different background so that the chick stands out. I've been wanting to use that chick with the little, I don't know what that's called, the orchestra leading person. Maybe this one. Nope. But this one. And I wonder if we could put like some sort of, maybe not a suitcase in his hand, change that out and put like an instrument or something. Let me see what I have. I know I cut out recently like a violin or something. If I could just find it. Let's see if I put it in here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's a needle in a haystack at this point. Okay, shocking. I didn't find it. But I'm not going to go through every single one of these. Goodness. Okay. So I can't remember if maybe that instrument is in one of these books. My old ephemera book. I'm not sure. But it would be kind of fun to put something, either replace that suitcase or put something on the suitcase. That might be too big. too big. But I think I do want to put the bird in front here and then something on that suitcase. Or like I said, if I can find the instrument. Maybe one of these tickets. It's too big. A stamp maybe? Okay, we'll keep looking. Something will turn up. Let's go into this one. Oh, those are all big. Big. Falling out. Everything's falling out. Maybe this. Handle with care. Yeah. At least it's just a little something on there. Yeah, let me glue this guy down real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little glue stick. Bought a new glue stick. It's Tombow Mono glue stick. I can't remember who was using this. It was maybe Lee Creates or maybe it was Nat Williams. I don't remember. One of those channels. They were using this, so I thought, well, I've been using the same one for a long time. Let's see how it works. Ooh, it's super, like it just clumped out. I guess it was a little heavy-handed there. Wow, okay. And then let's put his little head, just a little bit of glue stick on his head. I can actually probably use this big clump that I have right here. I just want to stick it a little bit on there in case I want to tilt it in a different direction. I don't know why. Every time I look at him, I just laugh. Okay. Put him there. And then maybe have this chick kind of right in front. And then we could put something maybe right here. So let me glue him down. I'll put the little orchestra guy right here. I think. Now I'm like second guessing myself on that one. He's so good, just like that. And maybe something up here. As I was doing that, I realized I had so much stuff on my desk that I couldn't, like, I had to clear my head a little bit. Sometimes I get overwhelmed with so much stuff. You know, I pull out something and I don't put it away right away. So as I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay, he looks like he's running from something and he's upset. So either that or he's like happy to dance, one or the other. But I thought maybe he's out of time. So I'm going to pull out these clocks and see if we can find something that will work. Okay, I think something like this is going to work. And it has to be on this side. I can always come back and put something behind it later, but sometimes less is more. Like, you know, I don't think I need to fill every part of everything. So, oh, I like this one. Thinking maybe cut just a little bit off. I do like the W on there. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to lightly glue stick it. in case I want to come back later and put something else here. Just putting a little bit right there. And then we'll cut this edge off. Get my bigger scissors. I had these before and I found them in my husband's desk. You lose something, check the desk. That's where sometimes I find my Sharpies, paper clips, whatever. They disappear in there. Okay, I like it. I like him, you guys. Okay, we're going to do one more, and let's get started on that. All right, for the next paper doll, I think I'm going to try this guy. I like all these kinds of fancy outfits. If you notice when I did that other warrior princess girl, you know, it's kind of an ornate outfit, and there was another one in here too. But let's cut him out and see if we can make this work. I shrunk this one 50%. It was a big picture that just wouldn't fit on here, and I thought, you know what, I want to use him. Let's just see if we can make him work. So I'll cut off his head and definitely save the head for something else. Off with his head. Let's see, I'll just cut right here for now. It's a really dark image, but I just really like his fancy collar. I think it would be fun to work with. So let's just see. And if not, I'll move on to something else. Yeah, definitely use his head. In another collage. Got the body cut out. I could probably try to maybe use, oh, let's see, I think I can cut that down right there because that looks like a sleeve. It's hard to really even see what is his sleeve and what isn't. I'm not sure what's behind him, but I'll come back to that. Right now, let's just concentrate on finding a head for him or her. I think it's going to be her because I like my warriors. So let me go to my envelope of heads. We'll see what we can find. If I can't find anything here, I'll search through my magazines, but hopefully I have something that will work. Right off the bat, I see this one. But not really working very well there. This one is not, she's facing, her head's going this way, he's facing that way. I just love this. I think she's so sweet. She'll go in something eventually. Let's look at this one. Oh, I'd love for this one to work. I might be able to cut the neck down a bit and make it work. We'll leave her there for right now. Let's see, who else do we have? I want like a bigger head. Maybe she would work. I don't know what that would look like if I cut it and cut along her jawline right here. And then we could come up with some hair or something. Okay, so we've got these two possibilities. She's fun. I've tried to use her before. Maybe I did use her in something, a copy of her. I've been trying to get a little better, like when I copy something and use it, like if I've used her, I'm trying to put those into a different envelope. Sorry, my husband came in, and so I had to stop the video for a minute. I'm trying to keep these images separate, like pull them out after I use them because I could use them in a swap if somebody wants to do image swaps. Also, another possibility would be if I want to keep these images and do more workshops. I've done workshops in the past when I was in Mexico, when I lived in Mexico, and a lot of people enjoyed those workshops. We just did like collage, like journaling by fives and stuff like that. It was super fun. So I, I'm thinking that that could be a possibility here in Arizona in the future. Oh, look at that. Maybe that would be fun. It's just too creepy. I can't. I can't. I know other people probably loved it. Oh, she's pretty. Look at her. So what I'm trying to do when I do this is just to see if I can get the neck to work. I'm sure this is someone famous. I have no idea who she is. I'm not very good with famous people. I like her because she's got a thick neck. Okay, we're going with this one. I think I can make that work. I can even tilt her head. Okay, let me cut this. I'm going to cut right along here. And then I'm going to cut right here. All right, she's pretty good. Let me put the faces away. That's what I like, having the faces already cut out, because you can kind of just audition them and then you don't, it's way less time if you've got a bunch of faces to choose from. So I'm going to get a little bit of glue stick. Just put a little dot on there. So maybe we could put, you know what, I wanted to explain this thing. This is just a bunch of pictures from a magazine, so you can tell that this is like light fixtures right here. This is a chair upside down, the legs of a chair. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all it is the chairs and everything. And behind it's acrylic paint with just smeared with a credit card. And then the rest is just little pieces cut up. And we have, I do have a video on how to make these backgrounds for the paper dolls if you're interested in that. I will link it below. What I think I'm going to do is maybe narrow down her body a bit. Make this just her arm. And then I'm going to take this off right here to look at it. Yeah, I think I can take this sash down a bit. Okay, now look at that. Just taking that little bit off gave her like a waist where we can work with this a little better. Let's look for some, maybe just a little bit of something here, like a skirt, and then some stubby little, we could even do animal legs or something. Okay, so let's look for some sort of skirt. So I'm thinking maybe I can use this skirt here on the bottom. It kind of goes pretty good. And then I'll come up with some funky legs. So let me get this out of here. Okay, you guys, sometimes it takes walking away and taking a little break from it and coming back. I was just kind of struggling with that. And I think it was because the background was so dark. So I'm going to move it over to this one. And I've been playing a little bit with these different eyes. I tried like this on here. I could bring them closer together, but I just didn't feel that that was quite the right one. But then I found this one and I cut the nose up just a hair. And I think I'm going to put the eyes on her. I do think I should cut this maybe a little bit on the side right here so that we could see her ear. Maybe right about there. So let me put a little glue stick on that. You know what? I'm going to cut down the center and bring the eyes in just a little bit. Sometimes I like to do that. I can tilt the eyes. I can just maybe bring them in just a little bit. I wanted to be able to see her nose. That's why I cut that. So let me glue these down real quick. Just with a little bit of glue stick. Still working on the nose here. And then that eye right there. Taking off just a hair more. Okay, so I like the oversized eyes. Glasses were fun, but I just thought I needed some oversized eyes. Yes, I like those eyes much better. And then I was looking for something a little bit different because I couldn't really find any body that I liked, the bottom part here. So I thought, okay, well, maybe if I put something in front of her, that maybe it would turn out a little better. And so I found these kind of rustic looking things. I don't even know what they are. They were in a National Geographic. But I thought, what if I put it like right here? And then the other ones that were with it were these coins. So I kind of feel like I could put maybe these coins in the background. And I'm going to put it just to the edge of her waist here. Maybe right about there. A little glue stick. A little glue stick for her, maybe. And then let's put these behind her somehow. Okay, so what I just did was I had it over here, and as I did that and I looked in the camera, I could tell it actually looks like her skirt. So before the glue like attached too hard, I went ahead and moved it right here because I think if you want to think that it's her skirt, then it's her skirt. Otherwise, it's just a coin. But I do like it there. I do think that she needs a little something on her head. You know how I like to put some sort of crown on my girls. So let's just see what we have in here. These jewelry catalogs that you can find here and there, they're awesome. Don't throw away a jewelry catalog. Let's see, maybe something like this. I want her to have like a colorful stone, I think, on her head, just to bring a little more softness to her, because she's pretty harsh right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and work with this one and put it maybe right here. Let me cut this down just a hair more. I think I can go back and add like another colored stone on top of it just to add some more color to this whole thing. Okay, so I'm going to put it right there. I'm just going to glue stick it down. And then I have all these right here, so I think maybe I can cut one of these out and put it right in the center. That brightened it up a little bit, so let me put that right there in the middle. Okay, now she looks a little more fancy. The other thing that I could do is maybe put some of these in the background to kind of brighten it up. I do like these, so let me cut that real quick. It's funny, working on these paper dolls, for me, I enjoy it a lot, but they do take me quite a bit of time to kind of get it the way I want it. It's not a fast video for me, but maybe if you give it a try, it will be faster for you. But it's not, a lot of times, because I know you guys, your time is precious. I don't want to linger too long on these videos. I don't really like to make them more than um, a half an hour long, but sometimes you just can't help it. I know when I've done my paper piecing puzzle collages, those are usually about 45 minutes long because I have to it takes so long to do them, and then I edit and I try to take out the stuff that I feel like isn't really exciting for you guys, but I also want to make sure that if you want to do it, that you kind of know the process so that you can. Okay, I think I know where I want these. I'm going to just glue them on real quick here, and I just had to take a minute. I was feeling a little pressured. It's hard sometimes to do the video and just let your creative, you know, juices flow, because I think about you guys and I'm like, "Well, they don't want to sit here and watch me make my decision." So I'm just trying to expedite things a little bit for you. And let's cut this edge off right here. You guys know I'll go back and I will glue everything down properly when I'm not with you here. And then in the very end, I'm going to go back and lacquer all of these. I say lacquer, but it's like well, I just bought something. I'm going to try this. It's called gloss acrylic varnish. So I'll try that on some of these and see. It'll protect everything. It will hold it down nicely so that they don't peel off over time with the glue stick. So we'll see how this goes. Sorry, there's a bit of glare right there. But anyway, this is what I bought. I saw somebody else using it. I got it on Amazon. All right, you guys, have a good day, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.